Hello. Thank you for your interest in serving free with our weekend guest service team. Here at the Ransom Church, we depend on people just like you to create warm and welcoming moments as guests enter for the first time or the 100th time. Let me show you around and give you an idea of what we do, and even more important, why we do it. For most team members, the weekend begins in the team meeting. This is where you pick up your name tag, you connect with your team, you're gonna pray together, you're gonna review any basic and any new information for that weekend. This is really important, guys. In order for us to serve as a team, we must pray together. Guest Services is not a group of all-stars. We are a team of stars. This meeting is crucial for the entire team together. The parking lot is our first contact with guests. Parking lot crew members are responsible for welcoming, guiding, and offering to help guests as they make their way toward the warehouse. We do this because first-time guests and families with small kids can be disoriented about where to go once they've parked. And for most people, parking downtown may have no idea where they're supposed to go, which entrance to use, or if they're even there on time. The south and west doors serve as the second point of contact for guests being welcomed into the Ransom. Team members need to hold the doors open, shake hands when appropriate, smile, and welcome people. This is where first-time guests will make it very, very obvious when they need help. This is where having multiple team members at each door is also helpful, because one team member can leave the door to lead people to where they need to go, not point, but lead, and the other can stay at the door. The guest service room, or the coffee room, just off the lobby is where the coffee is prepared and poured. It is also where we store our refreshment inventory like soda, like cups, napkins, etc. It's important that this room does not become a hangout for team members during service times. It's easy to hide there. Those making coffee need a clear and clean space to do their job well, and there is also constant movement in and out when we run out of something in the lobby. If you're familiar with the Ransom at all, you should know the lobby pretty well by now. We have a sitting area, we have counters for serving refreshments, connecting points to the stairs, to the exits, to the bathrooms, the auditorium, and more. It's the place where everybody is going somewhere, and typically, if someone doesn't know where they're going, they need some help. Guest service team members positioned in the lobby work hard to keep the lobby clean and kept up. That means we are constantly checking the counters to see if a refill is needed. We're wiping up spills, we're interacting with guests who have questions about, where do I drop off my kids? How do I get information? I was told to take my weekly handout somewhere. What do I do with that? Part of the lobby is the hub, or the information hub. Guest service team members trained to work in the hub will personally interact with guests. This is the physical place that guests are sent to ask questions, seek guidance, and even pick up first-time guest gift bags. We do this to allow guests an easily visible next step in finding out more about the Ransom Church. When guests enter the warehouse, they are greeted by guest service team members offering the weekly handouts and pens. Those at the doors are serving as ushers. It's their responsibility to greet people as they enter. They hand out Bibles, they help guests find seats, they even serve communion on weekends where we have communion served. And then at the end, they'll collect handouts and offerings at the conclusion of the service time. We do this to create a smooth and meaningful experience for everyone involved. The role of the usher might look different in different local church experiences if you've had, but the role of the usher is crucial here. And what we do serves the entire worship service. Thank you for joining me for a very quick walkthrough of our weekend guest services team. Remember, what we do is never as important as why we do it. What we do is we serve coffee, we open doors, we hand out weekly handouts, right? We answer questions. But why we do it is so crucial, because we never know the story of the people walking through the doors. Why we do it is for even you. What was your story when you first entered the doors at the Ransom? What were you going through? What was life like? What was family life like? We never know the story. You could be interacting with someone who has the same story that you once had, or the same story that you are living right now. And just maybe God is putting you in the exact moment, the exact place, with exactly what is needed to be a blessing to someone that you've never met before. What we do is important, but why we do it is even more important.